Let's Go is right. Welcome back. We'd like to introduce you to Kyle and John. Now, see, together they make up the pair of bloggers who created a site called Queer in the Kitchen. How do you mean that?
Well, the first part might
Odd, strange.
be yeah, those following that.
That's accurate still. All of the above.
Okay, so did you come up with that name because you could get a lot of buzz by it?
That doesn't hurt. What we originally wanted to do was create a cookbook, and we were going to title it "There's a Queer in My Kitchen," but we kind of shortened it down, and then we just went the blog route first. So.
And how did you guys meet?
We've been friends
In the
for a
kitchen.
while.
Our friendship grew because we both would talk and cook together, and we'd cook weekly dinners for our friends. So I mean that's sort of how it came to be.
And what are you guys making for us today?
Today we're making what we call them are mussel muffins, but they're really just like tiny quiches. But when you think quiche, you think a lot of calories, a lot of carbs.
Right.
These are actually pretty healthy. They're almost 20 grams of protein. They're under 150 calories. And you can make them at the beginning of the week, and they're good for breakfast all week.
And they're absolutely incredible because they are loaded. They're muffins, but they're loaded with eggs and spinach, feta cheese, and sausage. So tell us how we do that. I notice you're separating the eggs.
Yeah, to make it just a little bit healthier, we do half whole eggs and half egg whites. You could do sort of any variation of that, or do all egg substitute. We like the half and half. And then so once you separate them, I'm going to put milk, dry mustard, salt, and pepper in there, and just whip them up.
Okay, not a lot of milk to them. How many eggs? 5 eggs?
We do 12 eggs, actually.
12 eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
And that's not all the milk for 12 eggs.
That's right, yeah.
That is a lot of
Yeah,
protein.
that's good. And
So-
you're filling the greased muffin pans with sausage.
Yeah, so this is a mixture of, you can do turkey sausage. We did a lean pork sausage mixed with mushrooms, leeks, and just saute that all together. And that gives it a ton of flavor, but it doesn't add a lot of calories.
Oh, nice. And these look like they would be good if you had them even with hot sauce or some sort of salsa.
They are incredible. You cannot believe how good this is. I've already eaten one, and with your permission, I'll eat 2.
I touched that one, so you might want to.
Yeah, to your
I
nose.
marked this one, yeah.
Okay, so now you're gonna whip all that up, and you're gonna add the.
So what goes on top of the sausage, actually, is we'll do a layer of spinach, and on top of that, we'll do a layer of the feta cheese. We do feta just because, again, it's lower in calories. Now, if you didn't care about all that, you could really make these incredible.
And add all different
Add
kinds of
whatever
cheeses,
you
right?
want,
Just
yeah.
You
experiment.
added dry mustard.
Dry mustard,
Yes.
yeah, it adds a lot of flavor.
It really does.
So here,
And is that milk or half and half or what?
that's milk. Now,
milk.
again, if you want it richer,
add more,
whatever
yeah.
you'd like.
And we're gonna whisk all that up, and we're gonna pour that in.
A layer of spinach.
Ooh, and we're gonna put it in the imaginary oven.
Through the magic of television.
So it's about a cup of spinach, and we use about a half a cup of feta.
Yum. And have you experimented with adding a lot of different things to this recipe for when you're having a cheat day and you don't care about
Bacon,
calories?
a lot of bacon
Yeah.
on top. It really makes them good.
You
Okay,
really can't mess them
I've
up.
got to ask you. So this is a blog.
Yes.
It
So
is.
we can't go anywhere you're cooking to taste your good food.
No, we just post recipes and stories, and like to make all of our food really tongue-in-cheek recipes and something really accessible for people who find maybe food intimidating or too uptight. So so it's not like watching a professional chef on television. We simplify it.
How do you make any money doing this?
Well, we don't.
We do.
But if someone would like to give us some, we would not say no.
Because we've got to turn this into some kind of where you can make money off of
Well,
it.
are you still working on a cookbook?
We are. I mean, we're loosely. That's kind of what we're doing is we're archiving recipes now in the hopes of one day putting one out. We're both hairdressers by day. This is just a hobby. It's just fun for us to do.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is so great.
Just good with your hands in the kitchen,
Yeah.
out of the kitchen, working with hair, making people
But
look
you know,
fabulous.
I would think with the blog you could do a catering business. For instance, these muffins would be great.
We've kind of wanted to. Right now, it's fun, and we don't want to make it work.
Okay.
With what we're doing now, it's been a lot of fun, and it hasn't. We've actually met a lot of new people and networked with a lot of people we probably wouldn't have met before. So it's.
And doing stuff like this is lots of fun.
I mean,
Fun
lucky you
Monday.
here with us. Yeah. Well, these look amazing. I mean, truly, they look
Yeah.
so good.
Okay,
We're gonna-
quit smelling it and just
okay,
eat it.
all right.
So you fill these all the way to the top, and they just go into an oven at 350 for about 35 minutes.
Oh, they're out of this world.
It's amazing.
You can check out more recipes and cooking tips from these two by going to queerinthekitchen.com.